Welcome back, folks. Brankles in with your look at the CCS, where we catch up with players, organizations, and teams to bring you insight on what happens on and off the Rift.
And the
Hey, what's up,
healing we can
guys?
see in the shielding as well from the karma is going to be really huge.
Today we are with Bravo, the support of Final Boss Zenith, after he helped FBZ win it 2-1 in Week 1 over Syndicate. Bravo officially made his return to the CCS.
But I just kind of remember being like, we're better than this was the feeling that I had. And I know we're better than this and we'll show something better than this. So we made some corrections after the first game and the second game was better. And the third game we were just like, I was like, this is kind of where I expected us to be at the start. But hey, it's match one, week one, like jitters are normal. We got two rookies, like, and honestly, it wasn't even the rookies, I would argue, that had the shaky performances. I'll take credit for that myself.
For those that don't know, Bravo used to be an important part of Horizon Gaming, an organization that is deeply rooted in the CCS. But once the league shut down in 2023, Bravo found championship success in Aegis, something that eluded him multiple splits in the CCS due to teams like Goldfish Gaming and Dorado. So when it was announced the league would come back, Bravo knew he wanted to be a part of it once again.
And I'm extremely grateful to Play in the CCS for bringing this back because there aren't D399 capped leagues, and we can make all our jokes about the championship of certified sitters, which also I recently peaked D2 for the first time in my life. Pretty excited about that. But, um, yeah, just so grateful. And again, as always, thank you, Brankles. The content is always magnificent. I like show it to my mom, it's good stuff, man.
A lot has changed since Bravo's first introduction to the CCS. He's older, has facial hair, and most importantly, matured into a leader and a teacher in this esport. Gone are the days that Bravo turbo ents and his one way or the highway mentality with his rosters. Now he helps cultivate the next generation of CCS players, like Jay Feather.
We think about Horizon Gaming in 2021 and a lot of these historic like Bravo int performances. It's like, well, what was the root cause of that? It's because I would just force things no matter what. And I'm a lot more disciplined now. I'm like, let me make choices based on my team. And sometimes we still make those int plays, but it happens significantly less because there's five people actually playing the game together. And that's what I think makes a championship team is when you have five threats. And even better, a coach that can magnify it all.
Who knows what the future holds for League of Legends, for the CCS, for Final Boss Zenith, and for Bravo. But one thing is for sure, he's glad to be back and has his sights set on winning the Apollo League.
It would be like to finally triumph over Goldfish without them being here. It's an unfinished story. That's the personal aspect, I would say, the individual aspect. But in the context of a team, I love my teammates, and some of them have championships, some of them don't. Especially, I just want this to be something that they can look back on in the same way I do to Aegis in 23, where it's like you feel that you can use this as a crossroads where it's like, if I need to make my peace with this game and say I'm hanging up the keyboard and mouse and moving on, you have your peace. But should you choose the thrill of competition again and again, it's the foundation for the entire future. And that's what it means to etch your name on a trophy. It's not the glory, it's the future.
Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you next time on the CCS.